Carl Wiederanders appeared in front of the Polk County Board of Review today. He argued for changing the assessed values of properties. In most cases, he wanted to raise them even more. KCCI has been investigating this unprecedented situation for weeks now. Bo Bowman is here with the results of today's arguments.
Well, Stacy, Carl Wiederanders lost all but 4 of those petitions today. I tried talking with him after this morning's hearings, but he didn't have much to say.
How you felt that went today?
Carl Wiederanders walked out of the Polk County Board of Review meeting Thursday morning and refused to answer any of our questions.
Sir, why did you do this from the beginning?
Wiederanders is the man who challenged assessments on 23 Polk County properties, most of which are worth more than $1 million. He's also a deputy auditor with Polk County, but is acting as a private citizen in challenging these assessments. Most of Wiederanders' petitions argued that the assessments should be raised even more than they already were.
It was an emotional purchase based on putting my mom and dad right next door.
Homeowners like Jamie Cord were able to plead their case against Wiederanders, claiming he purposefully overpaid for the home and the land around it for his parents to move in.
I spent way more than anybody else in the state would have paid on this house. It wasn't based on the value of the home. It was based on taking care of my mom and dad, our parents, and the privacy factor of not having new houses built in the neighborhood.
After hearing that information, Wiederanders did withdraw his protest, but Cord said it still wasted a ton of time and money.
I withdraw my protest based on this additional information. I did not mean to interrupt.
It was nice that Carl did not call us and ask us any of these questions and just wasted 2.5 hours of my life and probably a lot more money than he even knows.
They were blindsided.
Polk County Assessor Randy Ripperger said normally they have to defend their assessment against people who want it to be lowered, not the other way around. He says he's never seen a third party contest an assessment.
I've never seen that in my 43 years of working here in Polk County, so yeah, highly unusual.
You lost most of your cases. What do you have to say?
Wiederanders did give KCCI a statement typed up before the hearing took place. It read in part, "I have learned the importance of standing up for what is right. Exposing flaws and inequities in the tax assessment process serves the best interest of the public." He never answered any of KCCI's questions.
Well, no, but we kind of want a statement. We want to ask you a few questions. I mean, you put a lot of people through a lot of trouble.
Now, with the 4 petitions that Wiederanders won, Ripperger says they'll have additional hearings where the property owners can appeal the Board of Review's decision. Those hearings have not yet been scheduled. Stacy?